Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just doing an update on everybody's favorite MJ play, Sundial, ticker SNDL. I still have my 170 here at $1.08, and you can kind of see what this has done today. It went up 167 and went down to 145. So I got some information to pull up here, and they did have earnings yesterday after hours, and just didn't have a good day today. So here's what it's been kind of doing over the last week. Just been kind of up and down all over the place. So but if you don't know what this one is, you can just check out my other videos. It's in the MJ. You can pause the video and take a quick look at that. But I've done enough videos on this. Those of you that are watching, I'm sure you know all about this one. So here's why investors like Sundial Q4 results. And I'm a little bit late getting this out, but this was actually out this morning. You can count on a number of pot stocks that have been hotter this year than Sundial. On one hand, actually, you'll only need one finger. Tilray is the only stock to narrowly outperform Sundial in 2021 this far, but that could soon change. Sundial announced its fourth quarter results after the market closed on Wednesday. The MJ stock jumped close to 8% in after-hours trading. Here are the highlights from the company's Q4. And by the numbers, the revenue, $13.9 million in Canadian dollars in fourth quarter, up 8% quarter over quarter, but down more than 5% year over year. This result topped the average analyst revenue estimate of 12.1 million Canadian. The MJ producer announced a net loss in the fourth quarter of $64.1 million. This reflected improvement from Sundial's net loss of $71.4 million in the previous quarter and its net loss of $145.9 million in the prior year period. Behind the numbers, noted that the company faced headwinds in its last two quarters from the repositioning of its cultivation operations. The MJ producer has made these changes to try to meet the continuing shifts in the consumer preferences. The company's transition from wholesale to branded retail sales achieved incremental improvement in the fourth quarter compared to the third quarter. However, Sundial has a long way to go to return to its revenue levels of the past. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. There are several positive developments to look forward to with Sundial. The company said that it harvested its highest potency MJ flower ever in February. That could bode well for Sundial's market positioning of its retail MJ products. Earlier this week, they announced a joint venture with Sunstream Bancorp. The two companies will work together to invest in MJ companies in Canada and internationally. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there. 5 key takeaways from Sundial Q4 results. Number 1, while the firm announced a net loss of $64.1 million, that was an improvement on both quarter-to-quarter and year-over-year basis. Those comparative respective losses were $71.4 million and $145.9 million. Net MJ revenue, $13.9 million, was up 8% sequentially, but down more than 5% year-over-year. Analysts estimated revenue at $12.1 million. The results showed adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, EBITDA, from continuing operation loss of $5.6 million in preceding Q3. The firm posted a loss of $4.4 Canadian. The company said average gross selling price per gram equivalent of branded products was 5.05 Canadian per gram in 2020, net of provisions, compared to 6.24 per gram in the prior year as a result of industry-wide price compression and a shift to value product. SNDL anticipates continued downward price pressure throughout the industry in the coming year due to continuing competition and relative oversupply. Fifth, as well, SNDL said it had an unrestricted cash balance of approximately 719 million Canadian of this week. That's no surprise, as the company has been able to raise a boatload of cash in equity markets, recently tapping the markets on February 2 for 75 million, which added to an already impressive war chest of over 600 million Canadian. So we'll see what they are going to do with the cash and how this will turn out in the weeks and months to come with the competition and everything going on. Why SNDL growers stock moved higher today? Stock has been popular with traders over the past several months. Its daily average trading volume has soared more than 1,000% since the U.S. elections in November, and its share price has also risen by more than 700% in this time. After SNDL reports earnings Wednesday, its shares headed upward again and were trading higher 7.9% as of 10:40 a.m. Eastern on Thursday. SNDL reported fourth quarter 2020 results Thursday night, and there were several positive items of note. Though net revenue for the year declined by 4%, gross revenue increased by 10%, and that increase came as pricing declined. And the good news is the company is growing revenue as its transactions from wholesale to more branded retail sales. SNDL reported branded net MJ sales increased to 75% of total MJ sales in 2020 compared to 20% in 2019. The bad news on the pricing is that management foresees more pricing pressure ahead. Back to Reddit. AM SNDL, who is in? That's a month ago. See if there's any recent information here. It's all a month ago. We'll check stock twits, see if there's any juicy details. Looking bullish after market. Let's get it tomorrow. So a lot of people are patient with this one. A lot of people love this stock for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just because of the price, and everybody started back in December. I'm speaking for myself, I guess. Probably not everybody, but that's how long I've held it, and just waiting for this one to go up. I've thought about buying more, but it's just, I don't know, it hasn't proved itself. I read good things about it, but then it still goes down, so I don't know. I mean, the volume is huge, so maybe just should start trading this one. I don't know, but see if there's any information in here. The stock should be up 10,000 with all the good news. Why did it go down? Exactly. Meanwhile, the market took a massive dump. There's your answer. Go for a nice walk and get some fresh air. That's what I just got back from doing, and was taking a walk, so. Let's see. Not really any other good details in here, and that's about all that I have for SNDL. If you're still holding this one, go ahead and leave it in the comments along with your cost basis. See if anybody can beat $1.08, because this was up at 2 or 3, almost $2.95 at one time. So I wish I would have cashed out. I could have bought twice the amount of shares, but that's besides the point. But If you haven't smashed the like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit that bell, and that way you're notified of when the next videos drop. And I thank you for all the support on the channel, and we'll see you all in the next one. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.